Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be covering and giving my own personal thoughts on a new Ninjago announcement. In this current Ninjago drought, if you will, whenever we get something new for Ninjago, the community rejoices in a way. Recently, the Ninjago community has been blessed with an announcement from Tommy Andreasen, and somebody who I consider to be a very good friend in this community, that of course being none other than the marvelous Jan himself. I've done a few videos with him on the channel, and like I said, I consider him to be a very good friend of mine, so hearing that he's involved in this announcement is kind of surreal to say the least, especially because he is going to be co-writing a new Ninjago story alongside Tommy Andreasen, one of the creators of the entire Ninjago series. So the announcement came in the form of a video on Tommy Andreasen's channel, as well as his other social media, and the actual story itself is going to be called The Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye. This is going to be a weekly story releasing a new chapter every Friday from what I understand, and the first chapter will actually come out this Friday, July 30th, which is kind of exciting to say the least. This is going to be a new Ninjago storyline. In terms of whether or not it's supposed to be canon, they said that it might be. A could-be canon story is the actual phrase that they use to describe this storyline. In terms of where it fits into the Ninjago timeline, this storyline is said to fall in between March of the Oni and Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, so pretty much in between Season 10 and Season 11, which is interesting. We don't really have a whole lot of context as to what happened between those two seasons, so hopefully this storyline can actually provide a little bit of context. Now, like I said, in terms of this being canon or not, they have stated that it could be considered canon. They didn't say that it would 100% be canon, but they also didn't say that it wouldn't be either. It's kind of in that maybe category. We could also see this happening with some other storylines that Tommy Andreasen has written for Ninjago, such as the famous Way of the Departed story, so obviously the events of this storyline could be considered canon, but it's not 100% confirmed to be canon, if that makes sense. In terms of what the storyline is described as being, to quote the official description written for this story, The Splinter in the Blind Man's Eye tells a could-be canon story of two desperate souls in pursuit of identity, hope, and answers. So very interesting stuff here. If we take a look at the actual trailer itself, we can actually get a look at some very intriguing artwork that I actually really enjoy. This is the classic Tommy Andreasen art style, and it looks great. I can't wait to see what these actual chapters are all about. But in terms of the story, it appears to focus around Lloyd and this mysterious green snake person, which I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's going to be Clancy. Honestly, I think this green snake guy might actually end up being Clancy. I don't know if we have an official confirmation or not. I didn't see anything regarding who this mysterious snake person could be, but if it is the character of Clancy from Skybound, I wouldn't be surprised. More evidence pointing to this snake guy being Clancy is that we actually see Nauticon himself in the trailer. I'm not sure how much of a role Nauticon will actually have in this storyline, but considering how Clancy was initially recruited to be part of Nauticon's crew, it's hard for me not to imagine that this character is Clancy. We can see a couple of other characters in this trailer as well. There's somebody that looks a lot like Maya. I'm not sure what she would have to do with the story. Very well could be somebody else entirely, but it does look a lot like Maya. Not saying that it is, just saying the character kind of looks like her. Otherwise, though, the story will probably focus on Lloyd and this snake person. Could be Clancy, could not be Clancy, and both of them are looking for identity and answers. Considering how this is supposedly set in between seasons 10 and 11, Lloyd could be looking for answers as to where Garmadon could have gone. That could be an interesting thing to explore. I would very much love to see where Garmadon is post March of the Oni. In terms of what Clancy or this green snake guy would be looking for, not too sure about that. We know that Clancy had some weird identity issues back during Skybound's run, so maybe we'll see a little bit more context expanded on that. Maybe Clancy doesn't want to be part of Nauticon's crew, but he was kind of forced into it. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of actual answers regarding this trailer and this story. All I know is that I'm very much excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and once again, a collaboration between Tommy Andreasen and the marvelous Jan. It just sounds awesome. It just sounds like something that I want to read. So I will be reading these every week when they come out on Friday. In terms of whether or not I'm going to be reviewing every chapter on the channel, I thought about it, but I might go ahead and pass on that idea. I'll probably give quick updates as to what I think about each chapter on Twitter, so, you know, there's that, but I might just cover things that were introduced in the chapters. Maybe I'll do videos talking about certain aspects of the chapter that intrigue me or that could actually apply to the main Ninjago story. Either way, I'm very much excited to see what the storyline actually brings to the table. The art style looks great, like I said, the art looks amazing, and the concept alone sounds really cool and really fun to explore. So I think that'll just about do it for my thoughts on this trailer. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I am very much looking forward to reading it every week when it comes out on Fridays. So like I said, said, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below talking about what you think about this new storyline and this trailer, and hopefully you guys are excited for this. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.